Here's a question for you. Why do you play video games? For some, it's the thrill of the action, fighting new opponents, and improving their skills. For others, it's their love of the game and their dedication to learning everything about it. And for some others still, it's all to do with standing out. Now, all of these things have one element in common with them. They're all achieved through a community. When it comes to the legacy of fighting games, community has been a critical part of it. It's how the genre was popularized back in the 90s in the arcades. And in modern days, we see that in local tournaments and online events. Now, you could say that people naturally enter these events in order to win prize money. However, the more significant impact is about being a member of the community that is present there. The FGC is built on the idea of like-minded individuals who test their strength against each other for sport, kind of like MMA or boxing matches. To do this, you need other players to play against and improve accordingly. Now that's the first reason why community matters. It's because it fuels growth and allows you to realize your potential. Fighting game rivalries have been historic in the past. Daigo Umehara vs Alex Valle, Arslan Ash vs Holy Knee, Sonic Fox vs Goichi in those amazing grand finals back to back. These fights are not only entertaining, but they also provide growth for the players that participate in them. Now simply put, these players face a tough opponent and must use all their skills to overcome them. The ones who win get all the pride and glory, and the accomplishment of beating some of the best players in the world. For the losers, however, they realize that their training is still not complete. Their potential still needs to be realized, which is why they go back to training, back to work, and then come back after working hard, and then triumphing over their rivals. Now that's the benefit of having an active community. You not only find worthy opponents, but sometimes friends who push you to be better. This supplements your drive to stand out and hone your craft, practice your combos, and score big wins when it matters the most. It allows you to also deal with pressure. Now, anyone who's ever played in front of a captive audience knows how nerve-wracking the experience can be. All that cheering on and the crowd going wild, it really gets to you. You want to do good for all these players that are watching and live up to your reputation. At the same time, you also have to keep your head in the game and read your opponent's mistakes while nailing your own execution to come out on top. This is another benefit of community. It trains you for the big leagues. It makes you patient, makes you skilled, and makes you humble, and ultimately ends up in making you a great fighter that is worthy of the name. Community doesn't only benefit professional players, however. It also benefits enthusiasts who have a love for the game. It brings together fans from different walks of life to celebrate the games that they love. Whether you play Guilty Gear, Under Knife Inbirth, Street Fighter, Tekken, Dota 2, Call of Duty, anything for that matter. You get to be part of a group of people who love the game just as much as you, if not more. The aspect of community brings together fans from different walks of life to celebrate the games that they love. They do this not only by playing, but also by organizing tournaments, casting matches, and making a presence either in person or online. Community turns a game into a melting pot of fans that create an atmosphere of excitement, enjoyment, and pure passion. You get to learn about the lore of the game, or hidden facts that would take weeks of practice. And sometimes you even get to meet your heroes, which we've talked about in a previous video. As a result of all of this, everyone benefits from being part of the community. The players, the fans, the organizers, and you watching this video. Being part of the community establishes a familiarity, establishes a group, puts you in touch with people that you're comfortable with, that you want to talk to about the game, that you want to discuss with. And ultimately, we find people who we want to look out for. And in the gaming community, we all look out for our own. On September 4th, we held a King of Fighters XIV fighting game tournament in our hometown in Pakistan, as a way to bring back the local scene. There were top players in the mix, we had great matches, great commentary, of which I was fortunate enough to be a part of, and we even got the blessing of SNK Japan. This was the first time I ever tried commentary, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. The point here is that the event wouldn't have been possible without the support of our local fighting game community. And this is why community holds a special place in the hearts of everyone. Fighting games have been a medium of expression for players for more than 3 decades now. It's taught us so much, given us so many amazing moments and lessons and memories. But the most important thing that fighting games have done is that they've given us a language in which we can express ourselves in which we can communicate with each other. And it's given us a family that we can always have a good time with. So go out there, show up at your local events, show up at online events, go and cheer for your players, tune into their streams, because just by being there, you are part of that family, and we're all happy to have you.
Just one thing I want to say. Fighting game is something so great.
What do you think about your community? How has it made you feel? How has it changed the way you play games? I'd love to hear your answers in the comments below. This is Silver Fox. Thank you so much for watching.